Hello and welcome back to Rivertown. Today we are giving free public transportation for all our citizens. But before we get into that, there are a few things that I think are essential for us to get going to make this work. So you see that I put some markers, especially around this area, and we need more connections into this high density area. We currently have this one connecting to the highway over here, and then we have another entrance over here, and that's basically it for this area. We do have another road connecting, but this connects to this area, so it's not an outside connection. And this is causing some issues. As you can see, we have traffic over here. You can see even some cars stuck in that area as well. And if we go close by, you see that area over here, it's going down, but it's still, when things get bad, it gets worse again. So we need to take a look at that. And we need more things in this area a little bit faster. For example, we need garbage trucks to get here in a better way, because at the moment they all go through here, all go through there, and then they get stuck in traffic in here. And as you can see, we have one in there, we have two more over here. Usually they are quite empty when they get here, but they take too long to get there, and then they can't empty all the buildings. So we'll create a better connection here. We do have this recycling facility as well in there, and with this I think we'll get in this place much faster. Now we do have these little icons in here, which is basically high resource costs, and one of the main reasons for that is because, well, especially for this area, all our industry is really far away. Any industry that we have, even if they want to import something, train stations are basically a cargo train terminal over here, and I think we have another one somewhere. Yeah, another one in here. So they're all in industrial based. And what I want to do is provide a terminal that will give them easier access to the buildings that need those resources, make it cheaper for everyone to buy it from the outside. So this is one of the goals in there. Now, why I do want to make public transport free, and why does it have anything to do with connections? Making those connections will avoid traffic, and avoiding traffic will make the traffic flow a little bit better. And with that, we might start getting a lot of people coming from outside, especially taxis that we had before. You see, we kind of improve it, and as you can see, that didn't improve a lot, but it was much worse than that. But we still are having this. So making public transportation free, I would like to make it easier for people to get in the city without using taxi transport, because they do clog the streets. And if they keep using that, we still having more connections, we provide other options and make things easier for everyone, not causing gigantic traffic jams everywhere. We do have things going a little bit slow that way. Yeah, we might need to make this a junction instead. This is actually flowing, so that's not a huge deal. They're actually stopping a little bit here because there was a car stopped there. That's the only reason why they stop here. So yeah, you have those things in city skylines. But let's jump on it. I will potentially, let's do one thing first. Make public transportation free. We'll take a snapshot on how we're looking in public transport. We are getting 240,000 people per month at the moment. And well, there are all those numbers. I'll try to take a screenshot of this, and you know what? That screenshot taken. And then I'll add on the when I edit the video. If you're watching the unedited version, on the edit video, it'll be there, the comparison when we are back. But this is what we have. Let's go in here, and that's a lot of lines. So let me jump on each one of the line and make it free. All lines are now free, and just to double check, we are still charging for taxi. We still want to do that. And this is in the city. It doesn't apply to anyone coming from another city, so don't worry too much about that. Now, with that said, I'll leave the game running. I'll put on fastest speed as well, because we then get everything going and reorganizing itself. And by the way, I've run this game for about 6 hours before I start this episode. I mentioned in the previous episode that we needed more time, and we're still getting like hundreds and hundreds of people per hour in here. So I think since the end of the last episode, we had almost 100,000 people moving in, which is insane. It's just like the game running, not doing anything. But that is fixing, stopping the traffic going to the city. But when it starts to get high like that, then we start seeing more and more traffic backing up. So that's why I want to do all these other connections. I'll buy some land around here, especially in this area, and I will get this all organized and sorted, including the new cargo station that will have easy connection to the highway and to some of these connections to allow us a better or easier way to bringing the goods into the city. So now I'll jump into it and I'll be right back.
No more pain, no more worries. Got no more time for loving you. No, they're coming to get me tomorrow. Got no more time for loving you.
And we are back. So we have all in place now, and as you can see, plenty of new connections. I have this connection over here, I have a new connection here, a new connection here for the cargo station in there. We have a new connection here that brings it in there, and this one that brings it into here. So for this one, although it seems pretty busy, it's almost all done parking, and we do have some parking spots in here getting some utilization, but they prefer to do roadside parking here. That's alright, I'm leaving it that way. I've added a small roundabout here for them to cross on both sides and get where they want to go. And in here we basically have a slip lane that's been working, it's been working well in there. The only thing that I'm considering is if I put a traffic light in here or not, but at the moment it is not causing any major issues, so we are good. Also, no more garbage issues over here, and almost all of these icons are now gone. We still have one or another popping up, but I believe the city is still adjusting with everything that's happening and with this new cargo connection that we have over here. And we do have a lot of materials now that are here, and trucks coming in and out, bringing materials and taking it somewhere else as well, as probably this truck here is doing. Yeah, there we go. Going to the post office, carrying some local mail for us. How good is that? So where I'm connecting, we had a previous cargo line connecting in here. Let me show you. And there we go. So it's this line, or this one, this line. And I've actually redirected to come here and keep going outside of the city and then on their way back. The new cargo route is just from here to the outside, just a quick wing, which by the way is moving quite a lot of goods. So that is quite helpful to see that they are using this station and this cargo spot quite a lot as well. And yeah, cargo situation is sorted. Almost all the traffic situation is sorted as well, apart from a few spots from time to time when we have like an influx of cars, but then it goes like 1 or 2 cycles of the traffic light there, then this goes away, and this is all good. One of the places where you have garbage issues, which then in turn cause issues with ambulance, is this area. So what I've done here, I've added a new recycling center, which we're now using all the trucks, and I've been messing around with the road in here, although you can't see because of the light there. So let's make this a little bit easier to see. So yeah, there we go. I've been messing around with the traffic lights over here, and now it seems to be working quite better. We had traffic going all the way to this roundabout. We don't have anymore. I have like this 3 lane this way, 2 lane that way over here. And if we keep going, we do have a bit of a backup in here, which I believe we can do something about that in a second. And over here, we don't have a traffic light in there, and that's probably what's causing this issue. Also, this bus just here in the middle of the road, just start moving. All right. So yeah, I think we definitely need a traffic light in there. This is not working. We should have that already. An auto exclusive pedestrian and let it run for a while. I hope this works a little bit better. Don't know what that bus is actually doing, but you know what? It is what it is. To make things slightly easier for everyone, I'll add 1 extra lane here. I'll add 1 extra lane in here as well. And there as well. And obviously I'll use the lane connector to make sure we are back to where we should be and that they are doing whatever they do in the right way. Remove U-turns over there. Over here, remove U-turns as well. And where was the other one that we're having issue? Kind of struggling a little bit in here. I think they do need an extra lane there to organize themselves a little bit better. They're going straight, they're going this way. Yeah, I think that's all we should do in there. That will help them move a little bit faster. We might also do this and do vanilla with allow turning on red, just so they move even faster, especially if they're turning left over here. And I actually could do something a little bit smarter, which is basically creating an extra node in here and then upgrading this for that. So they get 2 lanes on this side, 2 lanes on that side, and they get dedicated lanes, and things should move a little bit faster. Over here, pedestrian crossing, that's fine. We'll go a little slower in there. I don't mind. This is good. This is moving. Plenty of pedestrians in this area, but that is all moving. This is all moving as well. Garbage trucks are collecting. So yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I can see that in this area we have a lot less garbage issues already, and now we just need to expand to this side. We'll take a few minutes or a couple of hours with the game speed, but they will do it and they'll get this all sorted. I just want to see if we can see them making this happening over here, or yeah, this one just turned green, was slightly orange. What about this? Do you have enough capacity? No, we don't. All right. Yeah. So that's why we need them getting in and out. Oh, there we go. Got one more there. Good. It's helping. It's working. So that's what we want to see. Now, to the public transportation. So before, we have 240,000 people using public transportation. We now have 309,000, more than 100,000 more. So taxis, we had 1,900, now 2,700. Buses, we had 67,000. So a little bit of an increase, but good enough. Trains, we had, interesting, we had 19,000, we now have 15,000. Tram, we had 24, and we now have 29, almost 30,000. And Metro went from 129 to 192,000. Wow, Metro has gone like crazy. For cargo, we had 58,000, we now have 29,000. So, bit of an increase in there as well. Have we resolved all the taxes? As you can see, we probably have less going on the outside connections here, still a little bit over there, but a lot less than what we had before. So I'm happy with this, although we have so many taxis over here. We have like any traffic in there at the moment? Yes, we do. Oh, I think buses trying to spread out that are causing this. So many people waiting. But yeah, do we have traffic lights? We do have traffic lights in here. Alright, let them work then. They will spread out soon enough. But yeah, big win for public transportation and sorting out a lot of these traffic issues and these high resource costs. Again, we still have one or another. While these trucks work for us, you can see more and more trucks coming in here and working this out, then this will help reduce all those problems. By the way, we should have seen this before, but yeah, commercial profit is still low. We hope this changes a little bit. Industrial is kind of good. Offices is kind of good as well. But what I think we need now, funny enough, you hear me saying this, but I think we need people. Last time I looked, like we had a lot of employees missing here, but I think we need more well-educated. So maybe next time we'll have to focus a little bit on giving them, especially college, for them to be able to reach university. We do have our university in here, and we have plenty of capacity, and I think we need a college to help them out. So how big is a college? Yeah, it's quite large. So we have to add a couple more. We now have more space over here that will open up. We could do one next to the university as well. I think that would make sense for us to keep this going. But yeah, things are going quite well, apart from everyone being sick over here. But what do you think? Was it worth it? Did you like it? Did you like all the new connections to alleviate the pressure, the traffic in here, in there, and over here as well? Look at this, barely no one anymore in here. So good. Many options. It's usually one of the things that cause most trouble for everyone, not giving enough options for people in and out of an area and cause a lot of traffic. So if you see that and you have the option, just do more connections for them. Let me know what you're doing in your city, and if I missed anything, all your comment suggestions are always appreciated and help making this city a nice city. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.